up, guys? We are live. My throat's been bugging me like all morning too, so hopefully it doesn't get worse throughout this stream. But hey, this is just kind of an impromptu live stream. So happy Friday, guys! Happy Friday! Happy day after Halloween, because I'm sure you guys are all tired, exhausted, and sore. Because so am I. My legs are bugging me. Um, but I just want to check in with you guys. I got a lot of stuff going on today. I got to drive. We have our Cobra Kai live stream event tonight. So, I'll probably be cutting it a little bit short today with driving. So I just got a kind of a full day. And so I wanted to make sure at least to touch base with you guys because I feel like I haven't really um, checked in, just kind of give you guys updates and just things that are going on. So, but I want you guys, if you guys can, check out yesterday's stream. So I have my buddy Nick Knack on it, and it was the first time that we actually had somebody on the show as well. So it was really cool just to kind of test it and kind of see like how it worked and all that with a StreamYard. And so it was really cool. So it was fun. Kind of told some Halloween stories, all that fun stuff, and it was really cool to just like hang out with a buddy, and it was just fun. So I hope your guys' Halloween was really fun. I know we had fun. The kids, went trick or treating last night. I went with them, and it was just a lot of fun. And Maddie actually did really, really good. And what's up, Raktik? What's going on? Maddie normally gets really nervous. We take him into the Halloween stores and things like that. He gets really nervous. We take him even trick or treating if there's spiders and things going on. He gets really nervous. But last night he did really, really good. He was really brave. Happy late Halloween, man. Happy late Halloween. And so he had a lot of fun, and the kids had a lot of fun. So it was a good night. I don't know what time we got home. It wasn't too late, but we got home. I don't even know, maybe like 10 o'clock last night or whatever. But by the time everyone settled down, got everybody to bed, it was a little bit later. So let me just kind of catch you guys up to speed on a couple of things. I like just sharing what's going on in my world. I was out. I forgot to tell this story just because everything that's been going on, and I forgot to tell the story that happened the other day, and it was about my car. So when I didn't realize how much pull all the driving is doing on my battery, and it's just like draining my battery because I'm in the car for like 6 7 hours a day driving and all that. So I actually went to go drive the other day. I think it was a Tuesday or Wednesday, and my car died on me right before an order. So it just died on me, and I'm like, what the heck? I already accepted the order. And the cool thing is, there was a guy that pulled up next to me in a truck. I was like on the side of like a Vons in the shade. I always try to park in the shade, and he pulled up next to me, and I just said, "Hey man, can you help me out?" And so we ended up jumping the car and all that. Hold on 1 second. And there you go. That was Martin texting me, and so at least I got some help because I was stuck there for like 20 minutes trying to at least find somebody to help me jump my car, and it was kind of a mess, man. So by the time all that stuff happened, I was done. I didn't trust my car after that, and I had been waiting for about 45 minutes for that order. So when it came in, I'm like, yes, ding, car's dead. I'm like, what the heck? Hold on, let me see if there's any comments in there. Do you go to church for All Saints Day? No, uh, actually, we don't. I'm not sure. Actually, I'm not sure where All Saints Day is actually. So that might be a no. Um, but you know, I uh, I just got frustrated that day. I didn't trust my car. I didn't trust what. I don't know. It's just like a weird feeling, right? When you don't trust your own vehicle, and you don't know if it's gonna work. It's just like this really uneasy feeling. And with Grubhub, I've done this only once before when I was having issues with the battery a year ago, is that I leave the car running. But there's a hey Martin, there's a chance when you leave your car running, things can happen. Either someone takes it, you run your engine all day long like that. So there's a whole bunch of other problems that can happen. Martin, I'm just telling the story. What's up, Hector? What's going on? I'm up early today. I know, man. I gotta get this live in because today is a huge day. There's a lot of stuff going on. I got to drive. Fridays are my best day when I drive, and so I don't want to miss out on it. So I literally dropped off the kids, and then I'm like, I'm gonna live stream, and then boom, onto the road for the next 6 hours, and then head home, start prepping things for the Cobra Kai chat live session today. So I got to go and test a whole bunch of things and just make sure everything's working. So it's gonna be a packed day, and so I figured I might as well do it now because sometimes I don't know where the orders are gonna take me. Like yesterday, I started in Whittier. It took me all the way out to Orange, and so it just took me all over the place. And so I don't. I got to get as many orders in today, so I didn't want to stop in the middle of the day to do a live stream because I just gotta hustle. So today's my day. I gotta hustle. Fridays are my best days, and I'm gonna try to get in as soon as possible to make some money, man. So Hector says, yeah, I'm ready for the live chat this evening. Can't wait. Been looking forward to it. Me too, man. Like, I've been filming some things behind the scenes, like just kind of like preparation, how I've been feeling about it, and like just kind of some behind the scenes stuff. So I'll share all that stuff and launch. It's always hard to sit on videos. For me, it's like super hard to sit on content, but I've been doing it for like 3 weeks, and it's really hard to do it. But I hope your Halloween was good, man. I hope you and the fam had a good time. I know we did. We got a lot of candy, a lot of walking. I wore that proton pack, man. The proton pack's not that heavy. It's probably about like 6 pounds. But after walking with it for like what? How long more? Maybe 2 hours. That thing felt like 20 pounds, and my back is all sore today. So, but it was actually really fun just hanging out with the family and doing all that stuff. What else was going on? There was something else I was gonna tell you guys. I don't remember. Oh, Sip of Sanity, guys. So if you haven't seen it yet, Sip of Sanity episode 5. I dropped that the other day, and the proton pack kept scaring the crap out of us. Yeah, the proton pack actually has a button on it, like like I don't know where your thumb goes or whatever. But it was so sensitive that I had to hold it. It had like a little holster to put, not even a holster, a little like hole to like attach it, but it would always fall off because of the cord for it. And so I ended up just holding it the whole night, right? That's probably why my right wrist is bugging me because I was just holding it the whole night. And but it was super sensitive, so when I wasn't paying attention, I would just like put my arm down and it would tap my leg and poof, the whole thing would go off and start making like a whole bunch of noise. So it startled Marn a couple of times, startled JJ a couple of times. Hell, it startled me sometimes. I didn't realize it went off until I didn't realize, that it was gonna go off until it did. So it was a lot of fun. That costume was good, but it was hot. It was really hot in that jumpsuit. And I'm gonna tell you something. Now I understand when women wear, what do they call Martin, what is it called? A full, like a cat suit or whatever the hell it's called. Let me tell you something I learned about that Ghostbuster costume. You better make sure that you use the restroom before you put that thing on. A romper, there you go. I I put that thing on. It took 10, 15 minutes to put that thing on. And then what happens? I have to use the restroom. So I'm like, son of a gun. And the zipper only goes to about like my stomach. It doesn't go it doesn't go down. So I'm like, oh man, I had to like take the whole thing off and then use the restroom, put the whole thing back on. I'm just like, man, that's a nightmare. So I don't know how you girls do that because that sucks. But that was a really cool costume. When we're out there, I heard a lot of people saying, "Hey, Ghostbusters!" That's when I usually hit the button so they can see the lights go off or whatever. And it was a lot of fun. You look good in that suit. I felt like a celebrity walking around with that, man. I didn't see anyone else wearing Ghostbusters, like nobody else wearing a Ghostbuster costume. And then Maddie was a little ghost or whatever, so it was fun. It was fun. Let me see. I saw. How does Grubhub work? We thought about ordering Applebee's, McDonald's on our day without driving. Is tip included? And do we tip like pizza delivery? Yeah, the way it works, man, because we use these apps to order food too, man. It's just crazy how technology brings everything to us. You can order groceries. You can buy a car, and the car will show up to you, within a day or something like that. But what it does is on the app you order your food, and then it gives you an option to tip. You can either put it in while you're doing the order, or you can do it on when they come up when they deliver. You can give them cash and stuff too. But I will tell you this, just being on the inside, Hector, if your order is like the average like delivery fee that's given to a driver, it varies too. It varies depending on mileage you have to drive, but like the average is like $3 or $4. That's the delivery fee. That's not the tip. That's just the delivery fee that the driver sees when the order comes up. Now I'm gonna tell you this, man. When I see like $3 or $4, meaning that they don't put any tip on it, usually I pass on those ones because it's a long drive and like getting a tip. Me and Nick were talking about this the other day. Like getting a tip, it's like I can't even say it's 50-50. It's like 25-75, meaning 75% of the time you're not gonna get a tip, and usually people start like shying away from those. So then I noticed a pattern that when you do that, your order might originally say delivery in 15-20 minutes, and then all of a sudden you realize like, where's my food? It's like an hour later. It's because people keep declining it. The drivers keep declining it because whatever, the tip's not on there. So whenever there's a tip on there, let's say you do a $3-4 tip, and the delivery fee is a couple bucks, $4, $5, whatever. Now you're seeing the driver seeing, okay, $8 delivery. They're like, I'll take it, whoop, and they'll jump on it really quick. Anything over like $7-8 is good. My first delivery yesterday morning was $20, like right off the bat. I turned it on 5 minutes later, boom, $20. I was like, I'll take it. It was like corner bakery. I literally went in, grabbed them a whole bunch of muffins for an elementary school for the staff, and I literally grabbed it and then dropped it off. Boom, that was it. Took me like, I don't know, 20 minutes of time, 25 minutes of time. I just saw Martin say something. So it's best to tip good on the app instead of cash. It depends. I actually had a delivery yesterday too that I was actually really surprised that the order, it wasn't even something big. It was like some churros from Fullerton. This like custom made churros where they could put sprinkles or whatever. It wasn't anything big. It was probably like a $20 order, but the guy put a $4 tip on it. And then when I showed up, because I had a hard time getting into his community, there's no gate for the public to go in or parking lot. It's only with the clickers. So I had trouble getting in, and eventually I got in. I just got in and talked with him, called him. I'm like, man, I can't get in, and so he ended up giving me $10 more. So I got a $14 tip for delivering it, and so I was like, man, that's cool. That was lunch for the day, man. I bought myself in and out with that because I was hungry before I got home to do that live stream, the Halloween live stream. So it was. It just depends. So from the driver standpoint, whenever they see a decent amount, normally it's because the tip's included, more likely to take it. I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, Hector. I'm not sure if you're still on or not, but I don't know if that makes any sense. Let me see if there's any other questions. Applebee's, McDonald's, but yeah, I would try it, man. It's really. Oh, you're the one that left. Yeah, so it's best. It's a good idea, man. Just being a driver, they're going after the money. Just remember, we're going after the money. So if it's a bigger amount, then they're gonna go after it. And so yesterday, not to get off the rails on it, but it's cool. It's cool to share with you guys so you guys know. Like I declined probably 4 orders because they were like $3, but they wanted me to drive like 9 miles to go get it. It's different if it's like I had another one after that churro one. I literally had one that was $4, but the Taco Bell was like a mile away. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. I'm right here, so I'm gonna take it. But if you want me to drive like 8 miles for $3-4, then usually I don't. So it just depends. It depends. So it looks like there's 4 people in the chat right now, guys. We're at almost 14 minutes. So yeah, today I'm really excited to get in, just go do some hustle. I was gonna go to, and I completely forgot. I was gonna go to Spirit of Halloween today because they're having like a 50% off special. Well, most places are. Like you go to Target, Walmart, the day after Halloween, you get a whole bunch of stuff 50% off. And I had thought about doing it after I dropped Maddie off, and then I forgot. I just kind of went on my daily route to go up to Whittier. I'm in Whittier right now, and I completely forgot. So if you guys can, go out to the Spirit of Halloween, all the Halloween places. Everything's 50% off, and I think they opened up at 8 o'clock today. So just a heads up. But yeah, today I got a full day. I'm prepping for Spirit of Halloween. I'm prepping for the Cobra Kai today, and I'm really excited, guys. Like I'm really excited. It's probably the first event that we have like promote it and trying to get talking about it. And it's the first actually that I could think of. It's the first live stream that we put far out. Usually I do them the same day, maybe a half an hour before. So this one has been out, and we're kind of talking about it, sharing about it, talking about it every day. And so it'll be interesting to see what happens. But I just know that it's gonna be a blast, man. And I have some challenges that I haven't been able to figure out, so I'm gonna find another way to do like a giveaway. So I think I'm gonna tie it into like our spinning wheel and all that, because I just can't figure out how the giveaway works with raffle tickets. It's just like too much, man. It's too much for me. So I think I have like another solution for that. But man, I'm like really pumped up about it. I have a little bit of nerves right now thinking about it, but that's for everything, guys. Like every live stream, every video that we film, I always get butterflies before, and then the camera turns on, and it's like, whoop, let's go. And so I'm ready for it. So I hope it does well. I hope you guys are gonna be excited. I'm really excited to release this trailer, man. I've been sitting on it for like forever, and it's like one of the favorite things that I shot, and it's one of those few things that I shot that I'm just like, yeah, that's actually pretty darn awesome. Even when I was cutting it, I can already tell this is gonna be like an epic trailer. And slow motion does a lot of awesome things, guys. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give this out right now. Using slow motion on videos with some epic music makes everything look awesome. So Dave Chappelle once said everything looks good in slow motion, and he was 100% true. So, but yeah. So any plans, guys? Any guys have anything going on this weekend? Let me know. Throw it in the chat. And today I'm just I gotta go out and hustle. I gotta go out and grind. So anything else going on? Anybody have any plans this weekend? Let's see. I had a move actually. I was parked a little bit further back there, and within like 6 minutes, the sun just shifted right onto me. So I know it's under a big old tree right back over there somewhere, and it got really hot, man, really hot in like 10 seconds. So I don't have on my microphone today. So when I was filming yesterday's Halloween special, if you guys haven't checked that out, make sure to check that out. My buddy Nick, that's his first time being on our channel and actually doing a live stream. So check it out. But I left my mic at home, so I forgot to grab it this morning. And for whatever reason, the mic that I used to use for my podcast, it it like makes the battery overheat really fast. If it's over like 15 minutes, I don't know, it overheats. So, but yeah, man, this weekend I'm looking forward to just kind of relaxing. It's the new month. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. Let me finish this sentence, this thought, and then I'll tell you what else I was going to tell you guys today. Um, and just hanging out. Got to do a little bit of DoorDash and Grubhub this weekend, but just hanging out, have a couple beers, and celebrate like the new month. It's a new month. It's new to like kind of shed all the old stuff in October and kind of let it go and start off the month awesome with positivity. And what better way to do it with this live stream, right? So that was actually planned. Actually, it wasn't planned initially, but then I thought about it once Maddie was sick. Like, let's just kick off November and shake off October, and let's kick off November to be awesome. You can tell I haven't had my coffee yet. Hold on, let me take a drink of my coffee because it's been and don't laugh at me. I have Martin's pink Starbucks cup that she never uses. Probably because it doesn't keep anything warm. But what I was gonna tell you is I actually had a job interview. So I had a full day, 2 days ago, where I had like two interviews. One of them was like a phone interview with a company in LA for a hospital, and so they contacted me, and yep, that's exactly why I don't use it much. Yeah, they don't hold, but I like coffee cold, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but I don't enjoy hot coffee. Like I just don't. Maybe because when I drink it, I feel like my body heat goes up 100 degrees, and like I start sweating while I'm drinking it. Like who wants to drink coffee and sweat? So I usually let it cool down so that it's at least like warm or room temperature. But I'm okay drinking cold coffee too. Like I don't care. I'll drink it. So these cups are perfect because after 10 minutes the coffee's like lukewarm because it doesn't retain it. Versus Martin bought me this cup. It's like metal. It's really small. So it looks like I kid you not, that thing will keep coffee hot. I mean, like hot, hot, like scalding hot for like a half an hour. And it'll keep it warm for like another hour. So like an hour and a half, and it's still warm in that thing. So it's that's my spill on coffee. And I couldn't find that one this morning, Martin. I don't know what happened to it. I couldn't find it. I looked for it, so I grabbed this one instead. But I did have just a job search update. I did have an interview, a phone interview the other day. I think it was on Wednesday, and it was like a half an hour phone interviews for, like I said, like a hospital in LA. And so, it went really well. And then they invited me to do a video interview. And I don't know if you guys have ever done this, and this just kind of shows you how technology has really changed in so many different places. But they sent me this link. It just said, hey, we're gonna ask you to answer like 5 questions about work development, your experience, how to handle situations, and all that stuff that you would normally get asked in an interview. And they sent me this link, and so I downloaded this app, and I don't remember what it's called. I can check and post if anybody cares, but it was an app, and so I click on the link in the email after I download the app, and it opens up, and it says, "Hi, David," blah blah blah, and it asks, says, are you ready to do this interview, or would you like to practice? And I'm like, practice? Like, what would I practice? So I hit practice because I wanted to see. I'm like, I'm curious. This is really cool. So I hit practice, and it kind of set up like a mock interview, and but it uses your camera, and so it has you set it up, your camera, and it looks exactly like this, you guys. Like it looks exactly like how you guys are seeing me right now, and then it'll have a little chat box on the bottom, and it pops up, and it asks the question, and then you can actually record it, play it back, and watch yourself and see how you did, and then you go into the real interview, right? And so I didn't really practice. I was kind of just like, what the heck is this? This is kind of cool. So then I go into the live questions, and so I guess I wasn't paying too much attention to it. So I hit interview. So I hit that, and then I see the question pop up, and I'm like, okay, I read it real quick, and then I start answering whatever, blah 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 blah, and then I see it flash again for me to actually do record my conversation, right? Record my thoughts. And so it took me like 2 seconds to realize what popped up was your prep time. So it gives you a question and for you to read and for you to prep and think about. It gives you about a minute or two, and then it switches to the next screen, and you like record your interview. And so it was really interesting to do that. And then what they told me is that that's going to be shared with 3 or 4 different people, like the director at the hospital, the regional manager, and then some other person in corporate and all that. So it was just really cool. And the whole time, you guys, I kid you not, because I'm used to doing interviews. I interviewed a lot of people, so I'm very comfortable in my skin. I'm very comfortable talking about business and being professional. I put on a suit and everything for the interview. I went all out, man. Um, and it was cool. But the whole entire time, you know what I was thinking? Man, these live streams really helped me a lot because I kid you not, it looked exactly how I see these live streams on my end. It looks almost exactly the same. And so I just did that interview. It asked like 5 questions. It took about maybe like 20 minutes, and then you're done. And then you like hit end session and all that, and whoop, I got an email saying your video's been uploaded and blah blah blah. People will get your video, and thank you for applying and all that. So it was just really interesting to do an interview at home in a suit, sitting in the same seat that I shoot Cobra Kai. It's exactly how I filmed it, like exactly how I set it up at home, and I felt super comfortable doing it, and that's all because of live streaming and all that. So that's kind of my story, man. So if you guys start looking for jobs now, this is an option, and I don't know what's going to happen next. I may get another call. I may have to go physically down to that job and then do a final interview, but I don't know. But it was a cool version of doing the first interview. But it makes sense, guys. Like I was thinking, I was a hiring manager for like 20 years. I did a lot, especially the last 2 companies. You do a lot of interviews, PetSmart I did interviews all the time, man, because the turnover was so high. But it's wouldn't it be awesome that you don't even have to meet someone? You can have them do all this, and you can screen through their video and just go like, "Yep, nope, yep," and you never even meet these people. You know, if you could just watch the interview, because what they were saying is that the interview is a reflection, even though it's being filmed, it's a reflection of how you would perform in that environment. And I thought it was 100% true. 100% true. How you interact on the camera is exactly how you're going to interact with that person that you interview. So it was really interesting, man. So if anyone else ever comes across that, let me know, because I thought it was really, really interesting. So let me just check the chat. I'm not sure if anyone put a comment in there. Let me see. Hector says, I'm off today, so I slept in, shower, grocery store, get some food, drinks, chores, and Cobra Kai live chat to end the day. Hell yes. Then I work this weekend. Today is the end of my weekend. Oh, that's right, man. Man, if you got up early, what, are you on the East Coast, Hector, or like the mid? Where are you guys at? Marlena says, yep, that's exactly why I don't use it much. I don't remember. I'm not sure what you were talking about, Mar, or maybe something that I said. That's why I don't use it much. All right, guys, but yeah, so it's gonna be a fun, fun day. Do me a favor, guys. Cobra Kai link, send it out to everybody, let everybody know. What's up, Rob? Hey, what's going on, man? It's good to see you. I know you're not going to be able to be on the live tonight, man. So I'll give you a shout out, though. I'll make sure. Hopefully, I'll remember, man, because once the live start, like all this, oh, the pink coffee cup, Martin. That's right. That's right. Um, but yeah, just hanging out, man. And, you'll catch the replay on it, though. But I'm telling you, man, it's going to be fun. And it's going to be something that I'm working really hard to do something different, because I really want engagement and I want it to look really cool. Seattle, Washington. So I work at 3 a.m., 4 a.m. normally, so my body naturally wakes up early. Okay, Hector, that's yeah. What's up, gamer guy? Ethan, well, thanks for joining, man. Yeah, so we're just I'm getting ready to wrap it up, guys, but just kind of a recap. It's been a Halloween. Hope you guys had an awesome Halloween. We had an awesome Halloween. Check out our Instagram. The link should be in the description. We posted a couple of pictures. It was a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to see some of your guys' pictures too. So if you guys click on it or leave a comment or whatever, it'd be awesome. Tonight, Cobra Kai, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're gonna do a live stream. I'm guessing that it's probably gonna be about an hour and a half, and we'll kind of just let it kind of, I guess, breathe. So if it goes an hour, great. If it goes an hour and a half, whatever. If it goes 2 hours, I'm probably gonna be exhausted. So we'll just kind of let it see how it goes. And so I'm really excited about that. And then just wish me luck, man. I'm waiting to hear more about this job. And so I was really excited. And ironically, it wasn't a company that I applied for. They reached out to me, and so that's what's really cool. So more to hear about that. It's in LA, so it'll be a little bit of a drive, but I already did all the map and all that. It looks pretty good. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. Like, I hope you guys really have a great weekend. Do something nice for someone, guys, out there in the world. We need more positivity out in the world, so do something nice for someone. And have a great weekend. Have fun. Be safe. And let's just kick this weekend off with an awesome live stream tonight. And if you can't be there, catch the replay. It'll be in there, and it's gonna be an awesome weekend. All right, guys, I gotta get to work. It's 9 o'clock over here in California. Gotta go make it happen. I gotta go hustle, man, and be safe. If you are in California, there's a lot of fires going on, a lot of smoke right now, so you can smell the smoke now. It's everywhere, and man, my lungs are hurting me yesterday. So if you're in California, be safe. For those of you that homes have been affected, heart goes out to you guys, prayers out to you guys, and I hope everybody is safe. Snake and Dennis come back for season 3. All right, man, we're gonna talk about that. You should stay up tonight, man. You should stay up tonight and hang out with us because you're in the UK, right? So what do we call that, man? Across the pond? Is that what I always hear, like across the pond? Make sure you guys hit that like button if you enjoy this video. And let's see what else everyone's saying. Good luck on the job, brother. Everyone like and subscribe. Thanks, Hector. Hector, if you don't notice yet, man, I made you a moderator. So you have that little tool on there. So you can You can time people out and do all that stuff. So just don't kick any people out just for no reason. All right, guys. Let's get out of here. Have a good day. Be safe, and we'll see you tonight. All right, guys. I'm out.